YouTube, what is up, y'all? We are back with some more Toontownronpa. I'm ready for this. This is chapter 1, Deadly Life. Go and give Civ all the love that you guys can. They are the fan guide creator. I really appreciate them. And also hit that like button for me. Helps me on the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, let's get into it. Here it is, Clara. I can't believe it's freaking Clara, though. Man, out of all the characters, freaking Clara. Apparently, though, depending on what you choose, somebody else would die. So you guys could have a completely different experience than I have. That's why I highly recommend you playing this game yourself. The link will be in the description down below. Download it on your PC. It doesn't take that much to run this game, so check it out. No. Clara! She can't be. She can't be dead. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Flippy. That was your girl, too. Flippy. Don't tell me. Is it? Let me see. It can't be a body, right? Bessie, Pete, and Coach Z all sprinted towards the trapdoor. And they all looked in. There it is, the ding dong bing bong! Ah! A body has been discovered, located on Silly Street. No, so she's really dead? Curse you, flunky! Putting us in this stupid killing game. But why? It's only been a full day since the motive started. Yeah, why would someone do this to Clara? Someone? As in one of us? It can only be a Toon. Flunky wouldn't have done this himself. Which means someone took the coward's way out rather than stay and endure the suffering. They vowed to escape alone. Oh, old man going in! How pathetic of them. No one took on my offer of hypnosis, and yet someone was perfectly willing to commit murder. It's astonishing how skewed a coward's morals can be. That's not the issue. The issue right now is Clara's dead. Dead forever. She was so nice. We were on the same wavelength, and she never gave up. So, why? Why would someone do this? We then heard the others run over to us. Who's dead? Don't tell me. Did y'all not hear the announcement? Oh, actually, it didn't say that Clara died. Never mind. Why is the trap door open again? Clara's body is in it. Wait, so Clara's dead? Did you not hear, old man? Yes! Look, inside of the trap door. Everyone got a look at Clara. That's horrible. She's just there. Compared to what I've seen fighting the cogs, it's very tame. There's no blood. But it doesn't change the fact that it's a dead body. Everyone went silent, but that silence was quickly broken by, not everyone is here, but I might as well restore all of your laughs. Almost all of you know who died now. And just like that. Oh, I'm about to feel better now. I felt a little better, but it doesn't change the fact that Clara is dead. So now what? Looks like we all better. It seems so, Clef. But Clara has still left this world. Oh, this is making me so freaking upset right now. Just the reactions to Clara's death. It's sad. We'll have to vote for who did this to her. And most likely don't have the luxury of time on our side. Ah, finally better. Sucks Clara bit the dust, but what can you do about it? What the heck, Riggy? Watch it be Riggy. Riggy's the killer, man. I understand you've been void of your usual gleeful self for a while, Riggy, but now is not the time for a joke. Exactly. Thank you, Paula. Once again, we fell into silence. Not even Coach Z spoke up again. I guess I have to lead. Someone has to. Everyone, we have to do this for Clara. She wouldn't want her death to be in vain. So we have to do it. We have to find out who did this to her. That sounded dumb, didn't it? Yeah, we can't just do nothing. If we did, we'd simply be cowards. Well, Flippy, it seems you truly are our leader. Is that true? Regardless if it was, I have to be now. For Clara. Oh, we're getting into the investigation. Let's go. But how to start? Maybe by checking the body itself? But I don't want to see her again like that. Oh my god, the music is so good here. What the freak? I'm gonna guess that you're thinking about taking another look at the body, Flippy. Yeah. I just still don't believe it. Why would one of us, a Toon, do something like this? I don't know, Tom. I don't know. I say that, but it could have been the motive dream or the desire to escape. Maybe both? Well, I need to first look at Clara again. I may have overheard your conversation. Would you two like for me to take a close look at the body? Yes, that would be nice. Very well. I shall begin my inspection. Hold on there. Have someone else come with you? Does anyone else have any sort of knowledge on poisons? That is what I'll be inspecting. Or do you say that because you suspect me? Who I suspect doesn't matter. No one should be left alone at any time. In case someone tries destroying evidence. Why have I never heard this song before? This is the first time I heard this. Speaking of Toons alone, Mo and Harry need to get here before either of them tries anything. In that case, I'll get both of them. They have to understand they'll be suspected if they stay alone. I'll follow you to make sure that happens. Uh-oh, what if it is one of them? And in that case, would you be okay with seeing the body with me, Flippy? I suppose I have to. If you need to switch out, Flippy, I'll be here. Thank you. Oh, can we get 2 pro tags? That'd be so awesome. Surly and I went over to the trap door and climbed inside. I overheard Tom give instructions for everyone to form duos. So she was poisoned, huh? Interesting. I'll be honest, Flippy. I don't think anyone had any access to poisons, considering all we had was our gags. However, just in case Flunky might have bribed someone with anything, I'll still check. That makes sense. You can do it, Flippy. Well, let's observe the most obvious thing first. The stain on her shirt. What could that be? Maybe the poison? What caught your eye, Flippy? The stain on her shirt, or is it wet? Let me check. Surly touched the stain with a bit of hesitation. Well, it's a stain, that's for sure. The problem is there's no easy way to test what it was. Well, even in the fact that it's a stain and not her shirt being wet might help us. I suppose so. I feel like I'm only here to make sure Surly doesn't do anything. Maybe check her pockets? It doesn't appear she has any. Let me see if anything is underneath her. Surly carefully reached behind Clara's back. Good call, Flippy. Surly pulled out a note. Oh, there's a note! Y'all know a lot about notes. This always happens on the first death. There's always a note. Here we go. Let's find out. A note? Yes, you can read it first. I'll try checking Clara's eyes for any sign of poison. All right. Let's see here. Clara, you're probably asleep, but it's urgent. Meet me at the pet shop as soon as possible. Flippy and I will be waiting for you. Wait, what? What? I was not supposed to be at the pet shop. What? Me? We think we found a way in. Perhaps it could actually be an escape. I know you're not feeling well, but please come as soon as possible. Interesting. The handwriting looks very stiff. Might have been made with a ruler. So it wouldn't be easy to test whose handwriting this is. But this letter was clearly a trap. But why mention my name? It's not Tom, right? Oh no!
Hello, Megan.
It cannot be Tom! Anyone but Tom! No, there's no way he did this. Hold on. Is the corner of the note covered in pie cream? Not Clef! Then that would implicate Clef, right? No, I need more clues. Did you check her eyes yet, Surly? It's quite difficult in this dark area, but nothing seems wrong about her eyes. If poison was somehow used, there's no obvious symptoms. This note has pie cream on it. Do you think that the weapon was a whole cream pie? Maybe. That would make sense. But wouldn't that make Clef the killer? He was the one with the pie supply, yes? Yeah. Then perhaps that does cast suspicion on him. However, we shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet. Though, you should definitely question him. Yeah, I will. I'll climb back out now. Are you coming with me? I think I'll stay for now, to test your hypothesis that she was killed with a whole cream pie. Okay, I'll get someone else to watch you. All right, let's see. If it's Clef, I'm gonna be really upset. It emerged back from the trapdoor. You doing okay, Flippy? No, but I don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did this to Clara. Do you need me to go into the trapdoor? If you're willing to. All right, Pete. Looks like Flippy and I are switching partners. That's fine with me. Well, I should get this out of the way. Who were the ones in your motive dreams? I'm assuming you're trying to see who got Clara, right? Yeah. Well, neither of them did anything too bad to me, but it was Paula the first night and Surly the second. Alright. I assume you're going to ask everyone this? I plan to. The thing is, I doubt the killer would tell the truth. Yeah, that is true. However, I don't think anyone was a target for multiple people the same night. So if you got any duplicate answers for the same night, that could be telling. True. I still can't believe one of us did this. It's a reality I'm simply not willing to accept yet. We're Toons, right? Why would one of us do something like this? In the middle of my thoughts, suddenly some Toons arrived at the scene. You four! I finally got Harry out of his hut. He made me almost bust down his door to do so. It's been a while since I've actually seen Harry. Well, I guess since Harry would be the most comfortable around Paula, I'll team up with Mo. Well, I'll be investigating the end of the street. Hold on, before you both go, is it true that you two were each other's targets? Well, I already said Giggles was my target night 1 and Mo night 2. And you, Mo? There's literally no reason to withhold this unless you did it. Fine, as I said before, you were my target the first night. The second night was that idiot old man. Okay, I'll be leaving now, and I have to follow you. Well, there goes those two. So, Harry, how have you been? Any of you could have done this. I can't trust any of you. Well, Harry, you could tell me who you got in your motive dreams. Why do you want to know? Because we need to know who got who. I don't trust you with that. I don't trust any of you. But not telling us is suspicious. You know that, right, Harry? Come on, Harry, you can do it. You're all out to get me. I should have stayed inside. Dang it, Harry! Harry! Well, that's a bummer. We couldn't ask who they got in their motive dreams. Well, Paula got affected by the laugh train like me, so at least we know she didn't have one last night. I suppose that's something. Anyways, I need to ask Clef about something. Alright, go ahead. Clef? There's something I want to ask you. What? Did anyone have access to your pies? Well, didn't look like some Toons clean up the pie event. Me, Lou, and Old Man left them. Them that stayed behind must have taken them, right? Which was rude of them. They should have just given them back to me. Who stayed behind to clean up the pie event? I know Giggles did, and whoever stayed back. They only needed one pie to finish Clara off. So, that it? Well, who was in your motive dreams? It was Giggles. Me not want to go into detail. Just Giggles? Yeah, last night. Remember, Clef got his laugh drained the first night, so he only had one. Ah, right. I sort of forgot about the first 3 who got impacted. Well, it was me, Riggy, and Surly. And the second day, me, Paula, and Riggy again. Are you 3 discussing about the motive dreams? Yep. Who were in yours, old man? Well, I suppose I should tell you. Night 1 was Mo. Night 2 was you, Pete. Me? What did I do to you? Nothing major, Pete. Nothing major. All right. Well, I want to investigate other areas. However, I lack a partner. Clef, you don't have a partner either, yes? Yeah. Well then, let's depart. That was kind of sus. Hold on. What is going through old man's head right now? I feel like Pete did do something kind of major to old man, right? Still feeling bad about the motive situation with Tom? Yes. I can relate. I almost killed Clara, and I suspect a whole cream pie was the weapon. So, did I cause her to die? If someone was planning to kill Clara, I don't think they would have stopped had you not dealt 80 damage to her. That doesn't change the fact that someone would want Clara dead. Well, let's just talk to that pair over there. Ask them about their motive dreams. Oh, great. It's you. Hello, Giggles. Oh, come on, Giggles. We don't know if those motive dreams were real. Speaking of them, do either of you mind telling us who you got? Well, I actually got Tom night 1 and Bessie night 2. No matter what they did to me, I honestly don't care. As long as they've improved, then good for them. Ah, I see. And you, Giggles? Flippy and Harry. Is that all you need to know? Well, there's something I wanted to ask Coach Z. What is it? Yesterday night, you said you were going to go for a nighttime jog, right? Did you see anyone at that time? Ah, that would be good to know, since we have no idea when Clara was killed. Well, I didn't see anyone, but I wasn't really looking around for anyone, obviously. Not even Clara? Nope. Only jogged for like an hour, then relaxed in my room for some time. Eventually, the nighttime announcement played. How long do you think you were relaxing? Maybe around an hour and a half. All right. So that would mean no one was out suspiciously before 8:30 p.m.? That doesn't really help much, since if the nighttime announcement is at 10 p.m., that means Clara could have died anytime between 8:30 p.m. and when we found her. Maybe at 8:30 a.m. or so? A whole 12 hours. Well, thank you for telling us, Coach Z. No problem. Doesn't look like we're getting anywhere. Well, if I'm correct, it doesn't seem like there's been any overlaps in motive dream stuff, at least so far. Hey, Pete. Yes? How have you been keeping your composure during this investigation? I can't really focus. Well, our feelings can't get in the way of finding out who did this. And well, while I don't know who exactly has died in my life before due to memory loss, I know this isn't my first time seeing a dead body. That's awful, Pete. It is, but losing toons I've talked to isn't a new concept to me. And yet I still get attached to new toons I meet. But even if I do, I'm always prepared to lose them. Aw, that's horrible. I don't think I could ever do that. That's what I thought before. But we can't falter now. We have to get through this case. Yeah, we have to, Pete. There's still one more duo you haven't questioned yet. Considering who I've talked to, it would be Bessie and Riggy, right? Yes. Hey, there they are. Riggy, you seem way too happy right now. I'm telling you, Riggy is sus. I don't know if Riggy did it, but Riggy is really, really sus. What can I say? I'm basically going through a happiness relapse. Flippy and I are asking around what motive dreams each toon had. Well, you already know I had none. I got super unlucky. I don't know if I want to say who. You don't have to go into detail. Just say who you got. I think considering that conversation you, Coach Z, and Giggles and I had the morning the motive started, you got Coach Z first, right? What? How did you guess? I'm smart like that. Well, morning, Giggles. Morning, Flippy. Morning. Oh my God, observe it. I am observant. I love it, Flippy. You greeted Giggles and I, and then kind of drifted off once you saw Coach Z. I guess I made it pretty obvious, huh? Yep. Well, if you needed to know who I got last night, then... Bessie? How do I put this? I needed to check something at the Toon Hall, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, it's sus. That's worrying. It's probably nothing. We just gotta get through this trial, buckos. How can you be so happy, Riggy? Didn't you overhear what I said to Bessie? I'm basically going through a relapse. Besides, we're toons. Being gloomy is just not our thing. I can't tell if I'm envious of him or worried about him. Is his apparent glee a form of escapism? It's almost like how Tom was, to the extreme. Well, Riggy, Flippy thinks the weapon was a whole cream pie, and we need to know who was able to get any. Ah, that's right. We know that Clef had a stash, but there was a good amount of toons that cleaned up the area. And I didn't see the pie table this morning, so they must have taken the pies with them, right? Oh, that's easy. It was Giggles, Paula, Coach Z, and Tom. Why didn't you ask me that sooner? Such a simple question. Giggles, Paula, Coach Z, and Tom. I see. Well, thank you for telling us this, Riggy. No problem, bucko. Well, I gotta catch up to Bessie, so ta-ta. I feel like everyone keeps running off to do their own thing. I can't really blame them. Who knows who the culprit is? Considering the fact we talked to everyone, or at least I have. I've already spoke with the killer at least once today. That is a scary thought. However, it's something we have to just accept. According to the rules, Flunky will hold some sort of trial and we'll have to execute the killer. That's right. I want to get justice for Clara, but the only way to do so is to execute the killer? Come on, Flippy. There's still other things to investigate. Yeah. It's good that I have someone as grounded as Pete by my side. I never would have thought Pete would be our sidekick, especially right here. So this is kind of interesting to see this relationship sprout between Flippy and Pete. And then we're also gonna have Tom as a friend too. I hope Tom's not the killer. Well, we've talked to everyone, so I think the next place we should go would be the pet shop, since that's where the note Clara got told her to go. Huh? A note? Ah, sorry, I forgot to tell you. Surly found a note on Clara during his examination. What does it say? Here, you can read it. Odd. What's with this geometric handwriting? I think they used some sort of straight edge to make sure we couldn't trace who wrote this. Well, I suppose that's clever on their part. It's gotta be somebody really smart, right? Huh. Flippy, why is your name mentioned in this? That's what I've been wondering. My guess is that the killer used my name to lure Clara into a false sense of safety. Huh. Well, that doesn't exactly help us. I think all of us at least sort of knew you and Clara were friends. Why do I feel like Pete had the same thought I had when I first read that part? It seems like there's pie cream on this note too? Yeah, that and the stain on her shirt is what makes me think a whole cream pie killed her. I see. Pete handed me back the note. Well, I suppose checking out the pet shop might help then. Yeah. All right, let's check out the pet shop, but I don't know. This is really confusing right now. There's a lot of suspects here. Pete and I headed back through the tunnel that leads to Silly Street. None of the other groups said anything about where this faint trail leads to. Maybe. So the trail only leads to the pet shop. You see it too, right? Yeah, it looks like something was dragged along the ground. I said something, but both of us knew what I meant. Let's check around for any other clues. Pete and I tried to find anything important, but we found nothing. Besides the fence, which was already ruined, everything was how it always was. Well, at least you have a form of memento to remember not just Clara, but all of us. Wait, no. Paula, Mo, and Harry didn't participate in this. Still, it was a rather amusing event, albeit quite barbaric. Heh, guess it was. Well, anyways, is there anything else we can go? Or anywhere else we can go? I think we should go see Clara's hut. That'd be a good idea. Maybe there's something left behind there. We were about to go to the huts when... Ah, there you are, Flippy. What is it, Surly? Well, I've finished my examination, and I searched around the trapdoor system for anything. And to put it bluntly, neither of us found anything new. So there's nothing suspicious about the trapdoor system itself? No evidence lying on the floor? Well, if there was, it would be too dark to see. Well, this is good timing. We're going to go check out Clara's hut. I had the same idea. It was her last known whereabouts, yes? Yeah. Well, let's go then. That's a good place to go. Us four all headed over to the huts. So, Surly, there wasn't any poisons, right? No, it didn't appear so. So if Clara really did perish to a pie, perhaps her death was painless. Hopefully, at least. Well, when tunes go sad, it usually takes a few seconds. Let's yearn it wasn't more than that. Aww. Well, putting that aside, who did you guys have as your targets? I've told this to Flippy, but it was Paula and you, Surly. Well, you all know Pete was my first one, but second night was actually Coach. I must say, the motor dream was an odd thing to experience. Tom, you were the one in mine. Wait, didn't Bessie also get Coach though? Or am I tripping? I could have swore she said that she got Coach also. So Tom and Bessie got Coach? It seems us three got each other through these 2 nights. Wait, Flippy, I don't recall you telling me who you got in your motive dream. I never told any of you this. Did you tell someone? I told the one that I got, which was Clef. Clef? Yeah, it wasn't anything bad, though if what I was told is true, I feel bad for him. His favorite pies, I threw them. And Clara, Flippy, I know, Tom, I need to get over it. I understand the situation. However, we need to check out Clara's cabin. Yeah, I know. All right, let's check it out. What's inside? We open Clara's door. We've been in here before, obviously, and I instantly remembered. But I'm getting really sleepy. Could you, leave me be for now? Ah, right. Well, have a nice nap? I'll try, Flippy. I'll try. Why? Why was that the last time I saw her? I should have stayed with her longer. This is the first time I've been in here. I assume that's the same for all of us. Yeah. Oh, Flippy, you liar! Oh, God, Flippy, you're screwing up. Let's see if anything feels off about this place. Sure. Pete and I will check this large room. Would you two be able to check the bathroom? Or bedroom, I mean? All right, let's do this, Flippy. I'll check the closet. Think you could check the bed? Sure. I checked to see what was under the sheets. Nothing. Maybe there's something inside the mattress? No, nothing there either. Find anything, Tom? Well, I guess. Isn't this Bessie's costume? Ah, it should be. What's it doing here? I remember Bessie saying that she left her costume in Clara's closet, maybe to see if it would cheer her up. Ah, okay. So this isn't related to the case or anything. It might be. Don't rule it out. I searched the trapdoor system, found nothing, and now nothing in this closet is useful. It's just Bessie's costume and copies of Clara's clothes. Wait, Clara's clothes? Did you ever check your closet? I think Flunky put extra copies of our clothes in whatever hut we stayed in our first night. Nope, I've been sitting in the same clothes for days now. Oh, I've never changed my clothes yet. That's disgusting. Oh, well, yeah, Tom, it's disgusting. You don't smell. Thanks. This is awkward. I just wish I found something good in here, but all I've done is confirm nothing important is in this place. Tom, even doing that is worth something. Doesn't feel like it. I know it probably doesn't, but any form of investigation, even if it leads to nothing, is something. Because of you, we know that the trapdoor system doesn't have any obvious clues. And now we know Clara's closet most likely hadn't been opened since Bessie gave her costume to her. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Flippy. No problem. Though, Flippy, as someone who's pretended to be happy a lot, I could definitely tell you're far from feeling well. Of course I'm not feeling well, Tom. Me neither, but we can get through this, Flippy. Even if I was wrong that no one would kill. Maybe Flunky's the one that did this. I wish that was true, and maybe it is, but yeah, we have to face the truth, don't we, Flippy? It's time! Oh no! An announcement? I think I've given enough time for you Toons, so head over to the Toon HQ in the playground. So, guess we're out of time. Looks like it. It appears we must go. Yep. Did either of you find anything? Nothing that would be related to the case. I see. Surly didn't. However, while he was searching, I was trying to think about every gag's damage. We know that whole cream pies deal 40 damage, but it might be possible that the weapon was something different. You can borrow my clipboard if you need to write it down. Thanks, but I should be fine. All right, then let's go. Yeah. This is it. If according to what the rule states, we're going to have a trial. We all headed over to the Toon HQ to see. It's unlocked? Oh, that's so cool! Well, that's different. It certainly is. It appears that everyone else is arriving. And sure enough, I wonder, will we find out the coward that did this? We better. I don't want to die this early. We'll catch the culprit, no matter what. The question is, how easy will it be to do so? Yeah, maybe they're like really good at killing. If that were the case, why stop at one victim? Cause that would be stupid and unnecessary, you know? Well, if they're trying to get away with it, they're basically trying to kill all of us, not just Clara. Is there really someone that cruel lying within our group? That appears to be everyone. Very well. Go into the Toon HQ and stand at your respective area. I doubt this will be like a regular trial. It sure won't be. And with that, we opened the Toon HQ. It was empty, and we all found our spots. This is real. Let's go! This whole situation is real. I don't know who did this, but this is it, y'all! Clara is dead. She's gone forever. Oh, these look so good. We stuck it together in the few days we had. She forgave me for what I did. If we want to survive this trial, I have to do it. I will find the culprit. Oh yes, you already know I'm gonna do that. I should look over what I've learned from the investigation. The answer to the culprit is hopefully in there. It's time. It's time. Let's do this. Oh wait, what is this? Truth phrases? Oh, nice. This is kind of snazzy. I like it, so I can go back and see what people said. Okay, and then there's just a bunch of options and such. That's cool. Well, how exactly do we start this? I've never been in a trial before. Well, the best way to go about this would be to cover topics individually. Our facts are limited spread amongst our group, so we should start with something everyone knows about. Before we do that, is that stand really necessary? It doesn't feel as if it's in good taste. Oh my god, the X on Clara! Clara! Can we get F's in the comment section for Clara? Aw, that. Well, you're right that it's not in good taste. It's there to include the death. Eventually, this headquarters will be filled with stands. Where are you even talking from? The same place I've been doing this whole time. He means what speakers, you cretin. Figure that out yourselves. That's not something I'm obliged to tell you. I like how the mascot's not here. They're not here at all. That's cool. All right. However, what about the empty space next to me? The empty space? It's 4 tunes aside. There's 15 of you. What do you want me to do? Look, just start the debate already. Dude, there's another student, bro. There's another freaking student. Very well. As I was saying, something everyone should know is where the body was. The question is, why was the body placed in there? That is a good question, Surly. The reason Clara was in the trapdoor. I guess that's a way to start. Seems that you're about to have your first non-stop debate. Let's get it. In a non-stop debate, characters will talk without pause. In the conversation, there will be weak points. You'll be given a small portion of your truth phrases to use each debate. Your goal is to click on one of your truth phrases to combat against a weak point. No aiming required. That's cool. Of course, for almost every debate, there's only one correct combination of truth phrase to weak point. You can click to skip text in the debate. That should be all I have to say. Hopefully that was concise. Well, have fun. Hey, thank you, tutorial guy. I appreciate it. All right, guys, this is it. Our first trial in Toontownronpa. Well, we know she was found in a trapdoor. Okay. That much is obvious. The thing is, why was she put there? Good question. Well, hiding the body makes the most sense. No, duh. Hiding a body is a smart move. Well, perhaps she was killed there? I don't think so. Maybe, but what makes she go there? Out of those statements, 2 of them seem debatable. But one way more than the other. Wait, how do I use the phrases again? Oh, do I have to click the button? This one? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Finding the body, faint trail. I think it's gonna be the trail on Clef. Or wait, no, it was this one. Ah! Actually, Paula, that wouldn't make sense. Because if Clara really died there, then the faint trail from the pet shop wouldn't have existed. Ah, you're right. Apologies. I forgot about the trial. Or about the trail, sorry. How do you forget about that, bucko? Oh, I don't know. The shock of seeing a dead body, Riggy? So what? We can't just forget about the little things. Well, what next? Well, narrowing down the time of death would be nice. It would be. However, we're in quite the pickle. With the only ways of telling time being the morning and nighttime announcement, it's quite a puzzle determining any time. However, I doubt everyone simply went to sleep. While I assume many of us slept early due to the pie contest, there must be exceptions. All of you and your idiotic games. I, for one, spent my time alone in my hut. The library was too close to that stupid pie event. That's not an alibi, though. Gee, how helpful. Now we totally know when Clara died. Angry that I answered the question? You didn't even answer it. The question was, did any of us do any sort of activity in the afternoon? Wait a minute. Didn't they do something late in the day? Who was it? Was it Coach? I don't think it was Coach Z. Okay, yeah, here we are. Coach Z and Giggle's account right here. Coach Z went on a jog at night for an hour, stopping at around 8:30 p.m. He saw no one. He also claims his targets were Tom first night and Bessie second. Giggles claims he got Flippy and Harry. Okay, let's do that. Coach Z? Got it. Woo! Hey, what was that noise? Coach Z, you went on a jog, right? It was after we split up from the campfire. Yeah, for around an hour. Even though it wasn't even that late, I didn't see anyone. I headed in like an hour and a half before the nighttime announcement. So at 8:30 p.m. Didn't we find Clara soon after the morning announcement the next morning? Indeed, at around 8:30 a.m., which is unfortunate as that gives us a 12-hour time span. Is there any way to reduce that time span? Well, maybe we can ask Flunky. You gotta give us some help, right? Ugh, fine. I'll allow one question to be answered. Obviously, you can't ask something vital before any of you try asking who killed her. Ah, darn it. I was about to ask that. We all laughing so much. Well, the issue now is, do we use this one question now? How about we ask later? No one saw anyone out late at night, so will the time of death even matter? That's actually a good point, Tom. Hey, Tom is smart. Really? Thanks. As Tom stated, if no one has an alibi for nighttime, then knowing the time of death wouldn't be of much use. Then how would we even solve this? Well, let's just blurt out ideas until something sticks. Yeah, I guess that's better than nothing. Looks like you got past your first non-stop debate. I sure did. Thank you, thank you. From this point onwards, you will start to see agree points. Click a true phrase with an agree point on screen to affirm someone's statement rather than argue against it. And like weak points, no aiming required. Well, have fun. Thank you. This is kind of cool. So it's not like a complete game. So it's probably easier to make it like this. Instead of putting like mechanics and stuff. Ideas. I got none. If you have nothing useful to say, then shut it. What do we have here? Lou and Mo's account. Okay. Oop. My bad. This isn't time for banter. Well, guess I'll blurt out the first idea. I think maybe the morning announcement is important. Maybe, Tom, but it'd be better to focus on physical evidence first. Tom and Pete have good ideas. The problem is, which one would make more sense to discuss? Oh, you know what? Let's do the note on Clara for that last one. That was smart. Yeah! We're doing things out here. Well, in terms of physical evidence, there's no doubt this would be important. The note on Clara's body. Oh? Do tell, Flippy. Well, underneath Clara, Surly and I found a note. And what it said was, Clara, you're probably asleep, but it's urgent. Meet me at the pet shop as soon as possible. Flippy and I will be waiting for you. We think we found a way in. Perhaps it could actually be an escape. I know you're not feeling well, but please come as soon as possible. Wait just a sec, Flippy and I. Just what is the meaning of this, Flippy? Let me guess, you were in collaboration with the killer? No, it doesn't make sense to be an accomplice in this. What? No. Why would I ever work with someone to kill? And why would you think I would want Clara gone? We were close. Huh. I bet I know what your plan was. You agreed with her just to make it look like you two were inseparable, only to betray her and all of us to escape. You're horrible. Yeah, you are. Huh. Being cruel is necessary to obtain the truth. Haven't you seen how Flippy has been the past day? I highly doubt someone could fake that. You be quiet. I'm gonna get to Flippy to confess who he worked with. But I'm really not. Okay, you wanna argue? Well, let's go, Giggles. I'm not gonna fall for your games, Flippy. Why would I present evidence that incriminate myself? There's no use, Flippy. I'm gonna expose you for the criminal you are. Seems you've been challenged to a rebuttal showdown. Yep. In a rebuttal, your opponent will spew a set of phrases, with your goal being to counter the weakest link. Press the numbered button on the bottom to counter a statement. You don't have to do perfectly. However, to finish the rebuttal, you must counter the weakest statement of the last set of statements. The screen will gradually get less intense the more correct counters, but most of the time there being multiple right answers, some better than others. But have fun. Okay. Yeah. Flippy's in on it. He probably wrote the note himself. No one could have wrote it. If I wrote it myself, why would I write Flippy and I? Yeah, true. Well, because it'd make you seem less suspicious. Whatever. Because Clara would have trusted you. Anyone else, she wouldn't have gone. Well, I'm not wrong, am I? How about 2? Not true. Clara was friends with more Toons than just me. Really? Name them then. Well, anyone from the Silly Street crew, for starters. Huh. Well, the fact that your name is on here proves you're involved in some way. You know exactly who wrote this. Not really. So someone wrote your name in this note. Would you say you were involved in this case? Well, but I'm not in it. Then your argument isn't fair against me. I bet you wrote that note during the investigation. Then you gave it to someone to read. Wait, what? That's stupid. I did give it to Pete to read, but Surly's the one who found it first. Is that true? Yes, it is. Huh. Well, everything you said could be a cover-up. You're a politician, right? You can easily lie. That is true. He's not wrong at all. I am a politician. I could lie. Your plan is to escape with the killer. My talent means nothing. It absolutely does. You can't deny that your skills as a politician would make you a good liar. I'm not. I'm really, really not. Being overwhelmed, I need to focus on rebuttal giggles. Wait, what? I got that wrong? Okay. Name is on here. Proves you're involved in some way. Oh, okay. The last, I should have rebutted the last one. I see where I messed up here. Your plan is to escape with the killer, but I can't because if I'm just an accomplice, accomplices don't get anything out of it, right? So number 3. Counter! Giggles, do you not remember what happens to accomplices if the killer wins? Only the killer leaves. Everyone else, including accomplices, get executed. Ah! Yeah, get slapped. I forgot about that. Congratulations. You literally forgot one of the most important rules. All because of some stupid grudge against Flippy. I'll be honest, I forgot about the details about the whole who gets executed thing. Though for anyone who's planning something bad, I doubt they'd forget such a detail. Going by that logic, we can be almost certain there was no accomplice. Of course, if there was, now would be the time to confess. Now's your only chance to be forgiven. Here we go!
Hello,
Old man is off his rocker right now. Getting weirder and weirder day by day. Let me tell you. Well, looks like an accomplice does not exist. Good. I suppose we could assume Flippy's involvement in this case is simply the malicious use of his name. Moving on. I feel as though you weren't finished with the explanation of said note, Flippy. Care to continue? Ah, okay. Something I've noticed about the note was the corner. There's pie cream on it. That definitely looks like pie cream. Though, how'd it get there? I think I know how. Clara's closet. Who got their laugh drain? Stain on shirt. Stain on shirt? Yeah, there it is. Stain on shirt. The key to solving what caused the pie cream to get on this note is a stain on her shirt. While I did not perform a taste test, I am fairly confident based on smell that this is indeed pie cream. A taste test would be pretty gross. Yeah, you probably don't want to do that. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but if Clara got a stain from a pie, it's most likely a whole cream pie, yes? So, Clef, it's not you, is it? No surprise, but it's not me. What is your proof, Clef? You were the one with pies. So, just because Clara died to a pie, don't make me the killer. Flippy, you can be my lawyer. Nah, I'm not a lawyer, Clef. I'm not at all. I'm not a lawyer, Clef. Sorry. I can't be your lawyer. Clef, you're the killer, aren't you? It's not me. But you must admit that a whole cream pie being the weapon makes you a prime suspect. Hold on. What do we got here? Doesn't help that you're the only one with pies. Unless someone else got some from Flunky? Me know what make it. Me and Flippy should know it. Then tell us, Clef. Not telling us only makes you more suspicious. The problem is, would anyone believe me, the suspect? Yeah, maybe not. The fact that a whole cream pie was most likely the murder weapon does imply Clef, but is that the only possibility? I don't think so. I think if we look here, we do have the cleanup crew. Clef recalls that in the cleaning process, Mini Toons could have taken a pie home. Bam, right there. Let's do it, y'all. Cleanup crew. Ha! Let's get him. Hold on. Clef wasn't the only one with pies. The ones who cleaned up the pie event also could have. Good. Yeah, remember, Flippy. Not only did some take me pies after the event, me had no motive to kill Clara. Me only get giggles as me target, which would night 2. That would decrease the likelihood of you being the culprit by quite a margin. However, who exactly cleaned up the pie event? That should be clarified. Ah, this is my time to shine. The ones who were on cleanup duty were Giggles, Coach Z, Paula, and Tom. So those 4 should defend themselves. Which tune will come out on top as the most suspicious? Find out now. What? But I don't know what to say. Oh no, Tom! It might really be Tom, dude. I mean, yeah, I was on cleanup duty, but I only helped with the cones. I'm not so sure about that, Tom. If you were helping with the cones, quote unquote, then it's definitely possible for you to sneak a pie out while cleaning. What? No! If Tom was taking cones back to Goofy Speedway, he had to leave the premises. What if instead of going to Goofy Speedway with cones, he instead left to his hut with a pie? Couple that with your eagerness to state that Clef was the only one with pies. And it paints quite an ugly picture, wouldn't you say, Tom? You're really about to do this again? Is this your amazing strategy to weed out the killer? I see no problem. There are only 4 suspects, so a brutal battle of words really makes sense. That's... I know I just accused Clef, but... Giggles, you need to treat suspects with more respect. Not only that, but we're also part of that suspect list. Do you want to be treated like that? I sure wouldn't. I only yell at someone if it's clearly their fault. With us 4. Wait, us 4? Riggy! What is it? Wait, was Riggy part of the cleanup crew too? You were there too, yeah!
Hello, Megan.
You got caught in 4K, Riggy! You were there too. You helped clean up the pie event. Oh, I don't remember doing any cleaning. Really? Because I definitely remember you staying to help. Yeah, he was there, I think. I am certain he was there, but did he actually help clean? Are we just going to ignore the fact that Tom was insisting that Clef was the only one with the pies? Someone blatantly lying that they weren't there is far more important. I never lied. I only said that I never cleaned. But why'd you try to hide your involvement with the cleanup crew? Simple. I don't feel like being suspected. What? Why you? That's bad play. These 2 are going at it. It seems that 2 tunes are battling at each other. In times of a deadlock, it's your job to advance the conversation through agreeing or arguing against either side. Unlike a non-stop debate, every single statement can be argued for or against using the UI that'll pop up. Your goal is to agree or argue statements until the deadlock stops. Luckily, for each set of statements, there usually be more than one right answer, though not always. Well, have fun mediating this argument. I thought, didn't Riggy say something about they didn't get the sickness or whatever? Riggy purposely forgot to include himself on the cleanup crew. I didn't forget. I never did any cleaning. But how can any of us know that? The other 4 don't seem to be backing you up. Are you sure about that? The others can back me up. Really? Then why haven't they done so yet? Huh. Riggy, no one has actually confirmed that you weren't cleaning. They've only said that you were there. So, is that a problem? It's a major problem. You're trying to spin this conversation in your favor. What if I told you this? I wasn't cleaning because my laugh was drained. I bet you still cleaned as much as the rest of us. Wait, what? Deny that. So you happily wanted to host, but not clean because of your laugh drain? Well, I mean, cleaning is pretty important. Or pretty boring. That's not a good enough defense. Perhaps, but maybe this is. When me and the others got back to the hut, Coach Z even said I didn't clean. I never said anything about you. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, what did Coach Z say? Let's deny that. Yeah, okay. Actually, Riggy, while Coach Z did say something, he told us how you were complaining about cleaning. Phew, that was some serious work. It was nothing compared to what I've had to do. Okay, well, that doesn't mean it wasn't annoying for us, bucko. It was just some cones and some minor cleaning, Riggy. Yeah, whatever. So what do you have to say about that, Riggy? Oh, crap. Well, good memory, Flippy. You really are quite special. But are you willing to condemn me at the cost of all of our lives? Because if you vote for me, all of us innocents are gonna die. And well, I assume you don't want that. Now do you, bucko? It's always the happy was, bro. Is it really freaking Riggy? And what's your evidence? You not only covered up your involvement in the cleanup crew, but also denied doing any cleaning yourself, both being proven. That has put me in a bit of a pickle, hasn't it? I'll be honest, I don't have a solid rebuttal. Yowza, being put in the hot seat is really exhilarating, though the threat of execution ruins it a bit. Well, nothing I can do now, so unless someone saves me, we're screwed. He's calm, too calm. But why would he lie if he wasn't the killer? It couldn't have been just for fun, right? Guess I have to save this scum of a liar. While the possibility of Riggy stealing a pie isn't zero, it's darn near close, because as he was the only host of the pie event on cleaning duty, I made sure to keep a close eye on Riggy. Maybe not 100% of the time, but unless he has some extreme stealth training, Riggy couldn't have gotten a pie from the table. The fact that he was slowed down a bit by his laugh train makes my line of reasoning more likely. Okay, so he does have an alibi. And you didn't want to tell us this before because, right, like I said, it's not a certainty. The fact that Riggy was lying also made me quite suspicious of him. However, since I have almost concrete evidence in his favor, I cannot allow us to vote for him just yet. We'll find a way to expose that dreaded killer, no matter what. You hear me, killer? You're not leaving this room alive. Now that is a motivated contestant. Find the truth, Giggles. Stop treating this like one of your wacky game shows. Our lives are at stake here. Fair, I suppose. But what's a proper game show without some stakes? A normal one. Please, you two. We don't need any unnecessary arguments. No one can really blame Coach Z. Riggy's lying is still enough odd. Well, if he didn't get a pie from the cleanup, then where else could he have gotten one? Well, what about Clef himself? And I'd give away one of my favorite pies just cuz. Add that with the fact that Riggy found the faint trail to Clara's body. I don't think it can be Riggy. Fine. Then what are we supposed to talk about next? I know! How about something I didn't have that makes the others suspicious? The motive dreams. That would indeed be a topic of interest. Many of us have talked about our motive dreams. However, that cannot be said about all of us. Flippy and I asked around during the investigation, and while we almost got everyone, there are some that did not tell us who they got. The problem is, I'm not quite sure who didn't get a proper response from. Harry, I remember not getting anything from, but it definitely wasn't just him. If I recall, the ones that didn't tell us their motive dreams were, Bessie's got to be in there, right? The ones with Surly, we could already eliminate, so if it's not the first one, then it has to be the third one. Yeah, let's go. Well, the ones we didn't get to know were Harry, Bessie, Paula, and Clara. And while we can't get an answer from Clara, we can at least get everyone else's. I didn't tell you? No, you had to run after Harry before you could tell us. Ah, right. Sorry about that. I didn't want to disclose to the public who I got because I wanted to talk to him in private, but I couldn't find him yesterday. And well, I guess I have to tell everyone now, don't I? I won't go into detail on what he supposedly did to me, but Old Man was the one in my motive dream, and since I got my laugh train the second night, he was the only one. If you're a travel agent doing work for others, I can assume I would have wanted such a business to end. That's exactly what you tried to do. How did you guess that? Educated guess, considering my beliefs. Well, that's Paula. What about Bessie and Harry? Well, I only got Coach C. You're lying! Really? Only one tune? Despite the fact that you clearly weren't drained last night? If you're going to lie, at least make it somewhat believable. Unless your feeble brain isn't able to produce that, which I doubt it can. No, it's just, I didn't sleep at all last night, so I couldn't dream of anything. Really? What idiotic reasoning could you have had for that? Let me guess. Oh, I was just oh so worried about Clara. Boo-hoo. Yeah, it was that. Oh no, if it's Bessie, I'm gonna cry. You actually latched onto that sarcastic remark? You really are an idiot. Well, considering she was the one to take Clara back to her home, she could have definitely been in a worried mood all night. The problem is she's acting way too suspicious for me to trust her. Wait a minute. Did Bessie probably take Clara back home to make we think she is a good tune? Cause maybe. She already knew she was gonna kill her by then. No, I didn't do that. Then tell us why not, Bessie. Your lack of cooperation is simply undesirable in a situation such as this. Of course, the simple explanation would be that you are responsible for this incident. But it's very much possible that your hesitation stems not from guilt, but from fear. If you truly are innocent, now is the time to take on that fear. In other words, guilty or innocent, you must decide if you'll give up now or take the hard path and fight. Do I believe in you? Perhaps, but that is meaningless if you cannot defend yourself. Hold on, would Bessie be capable of this crime? I don't think she'd be able to obtain a pie. That is a good point. Was there ever a time she could have snuck into Clef's hut? Maybe. Could have been before the event, when Flippy and me were setting up. Nope, we spent all that time making her costume. But wasn't Bessie the last one to arrive at the event? She was completely alone at that point. Oh golly, what have I gotten myself into? I should have just said this during the investigation. My second motive dream was Clara. I didn't know what I was thinking hiding that, because now I have no idea how to defend myself. I see. So that's why you didn't want to say. Okay, well, we got some confirmation here. Bessie got Clara in her motive dream. So Bessie, did you really think hiding that would help? You're acting very off since we found the body. Yep. I know it was a really not good thing to do. But what was I supposed to say? That I got a motive dream about the one that died? Even if all she did to me was accidentally mess up 2 sets of cargo, how could I even say anything? Cargo? Simple. You were too afraid of taking the hard path of explaining yourself. That fear ultimately turned you away from that, ironically leading you down the more difficult path you've dug yourself in. And now, it appears everyone is against you. What will you do now? Well, hold on. Would Bessie really admit to having Clara as her second motive dream if she was the killer? Actually, would Bessie having Clara as her second motive even matter? Could there really be enough time to get a motive and then kill her? How do we know this isn't just for some selfish greed? The motive might not have even mattered. Bessie could have chosen Clara as her target specifically because she was weak. Everyone knew that. Wait. Did everyone know that about Clara? I did not. I only found out about what occurred at the pie event the morning after. That's right. Not everyone knew about it. And Bessie was one of those that I knew. Huh. Well, Bessie, what was your motive to kill? I didn't do it. Please believe me. I don't know what I can say, but please. I want to believe her. I really do, but if she really did have Clara for a motive, then can I really trust her? I don't think so. Please don't tell me she cared for Clara just to gain her trust. Everyone, we can't rush this. Remember, we still have the question of flunky. Wow, congrats. You actually remembered. All of you are scrambling so much to blame someone that I'm almost willing to answer 2 questions. Emphasis on most, almost. We can't waste the question now, can we? Not until we're truly stuck. Are you saying we're not? Since I'll be frank, I can't really see who could be more suspicious than Bessie. You know, since she lied about her motive dream and all. But she was super worried about what we'd say about her motive dream. I don't think her being worried is a justifiable reason to lie for this long, though.
Megan.
I'll believe her anyways. Come on, do you really think a killer would admit their motive dream at all? It's completely possible as a pretty rude tactic. If only it was you lying about your motive dream. Wow, you really want it to be me, don't you? Aw, crud. Not everyone's split up because of me. Split, you say? I love the word split. Here it is. Yes. Aha! Hold on. Debate Scrum. Conflict between tunes. My favorite. I'll tell you what. If you're really so split, then I have just the thing. I'll even give the winning team an extra question to ask me about the trial. To motivate both sides to do their best. What is the thing we're going to do? Simple. Pick a side in the HQ and debate against each other. Let's call it a scrub debate. Do I trust Bessie? Even if this backfires, I want to believe in everyone unless I'm 100% certain they did it. So I'll trust Bessie, even if I'm wrong. You're about to do a scrum debate. I know. Exciting. In a scrum debate, you'll be put up against half or so of the remaining tunes. The opposing team will be saying statements, each of which has a counter. You begin with a lot of counters on the right side of the screen, which you must select to counter each statement. These counters will be a singular word or short phrase that you must match with a part of the opposing side argument. Make sure you click the corresponding statement in time. You don't want to accidentally counter the next statement. If you're able to counter every statement in one go, you'll then be able to use a true phrase to fully counter the other side. For the scrum debate, you'll be given a single truth phrase to pick from for the final blow, but focus only on the main debating part for this one. Anyways, have fun. Is Bessie the culprit? Let's go! Bessie purposely hid her motive from us. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no. It's timed. Hold on. Bessie knew that Clara was weak. Here we go. Various tunes knew that Clara was weakened. This doesn't narrow down the suspects to just Bessie. Hey, never forget that nobody else have gotten Clara for the motive dream. Let me do that. That's Paula. Hey. Bessie playing this from the very beginning. What? No, the only thing I planned was my outfit. Yeah. You gotta love this song. The biggest problem we've gone through all other suspects. Not true. Actually, we haven't gone through all suspects. Harry has never stated his motive dreams. True. If she did kill because of this motive, she had over 20 minutes to do so. Minutes. Wait, we're forgetting a piece of evidence that wouldn't make sense if we found Clara 20 minutes after passing. Our argument isn't concise. We won't be able to convince them. I have to guide us. Yeah, I forgot. I messed up the first part. She didn't know how to explain herself. Nope. Now I got to do this again. Pie. Bessie knew that Clara was weak. Bam. Motive dream. Bam. Planned. Bam. We've gone through all the suspects. Bam. Motive to kill. She had to do in some 20 minutes or so. Minutes. Bam. Stain on shirts. Bam. Let's go. Full counter, baby. Like it's an anime. If Bessie really did kill at that time, then... And why was the stain on Clara's shirt dry? Ah, you're right. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure Bessie arrived for our morning meeting before everyone. Not exactly before everyone. Flippy and I got there right before her. We then headed to the plaza together a lot slower. We were actually the first ones and following us. Oh, no. Flippy's down now. Old man was with her. Old man, did you and Bessie come from the huts together? I will say that I saw Bessie leave her hut. She was right behind me this morning. However, before I say anything else, will the tunes that vouch for Bessie's innocence allow me to ask Flunky our extra question? Let's let Bessie decide that, as she was the one whom the suspicion was cast upon. Yeah, that's all right with me. Very well. Flunky, I'll be asking our team's question. Ugh, why you? All you've done to me is get me to say more than I should be saying. You've been asking a lot of questions. Well, fear not, as my question is quite simple. Was the culprit's motive tied to the motive dream? That sounds useful to you, but not an extremely good clue. Fine, I'll answer that. The culprit's motive was tied to the motive dream. I see. So there you have it. I believe you all can realize what this entails, yes? Hey, there's music. Nothing, I assume. All that did was prove that for it to have been Bessie, she'd... Oh. Ugh. So that's why you asked that question. If you're gonna say anything, I'd advise actually thinking about what you're going to say unless your goal is to, like, look like a complete buffoon. So if the culprit killed for the sake of the motive dream, it should be obvious how it could not have been Bessie now, yes? Really? So obvious. Tell us then. I suppose I'll explain just for you, Sticky Lou, since it appears your brain has been impacted by all those glue incidents. Ha! Just get on with it, you entitled pinhead. Not surprised you're envious of my intellect. Besides the point. For those of us that experience motive dreams, haven't you all realized when they occurred? Both of mine happened right before the morning announcement. It kind of made me wake up. That happened with my motive dream too. Exactly. And now that we know the motive dream was the reason the murder occurred, knowing that Bessie was seen getting out of her hut right before we all met up. Bessie, getting her motive dream about Clara right before the morning announcement absolutely did not have enough time to commit the murder. The reasoning simply being that if she was seen by Old Man coming out of her hut, and how she was with a group since then. Now, knowing this, we can safely clear Bessie of suspicion. Really? Oh, thank you, Old Man and Surly. You two completely saved me. No, not just me, everyone, since we would have died if I got picked. Where's my praise? So now that we know the motive dream really was the motive to kill, who got Clara the first night? Did it have to be the first night? Yes, it definitely had to have been. Do not forget the dry stain. We skimmed past that in our defense. Ah, right. Oops. Isn't there somebody who hasn't said them motive dreams yet? Besides Clara, there's only one Toon who hasn't told us their motive dreams. It's you, Harry! Yo, it is Harry! Oh no! It's Harry. Everyone else has stated who got their motive dreams, and it wouldn't make sense for anyone to have gotten themselves as their motive dream. There's no one else who could have gotten a motive dream of Clara the first night. That's not right. What's not correct, Harry? By process of elimination, the only one who could have had Clara as their first motive dream is you. All this time, the culprit was you? The one who apparently only wanted to hide all the time? How could I have done anything if I was inside the whole time? You being inside the whole time made it so you had all the time to prepare your scheme. Not only that, but it's obvious you're the one who got Clara as their first target. Finally, there's no one that can vouch for you. Giggles, cease this bullying. But Paula, it literally couldn't have been anyone else. You know this. No, there's still another possibility. How, Paula? How? What is she gonna pull out of her butt? I don't get it. Trapdoor system, faint trail. Harry can't be the culprit, okay. Really? Prove it then. Well, first of all, he really was in his house all the time. All the time? Is that something we can be super sure about? He could have easily stolen from Clef's hut while we were all busy. A lack of an alibi plus a way to obtain the murder weapon. It's fair to say Harry could have done everything in this case. Harry, you know you didn't do this. The one who hasn't stated their motive dreams is Harry. If what Flunky confirmed about the motive is true, it has to be Harry, right? Oh, wait, but what about the note on Clara? The writing is very stiff. It has a cream stain on the corner. But if you think about it, who would have time to write that note? It would be him, right? Yeah, maybe that's true then. Okay, I think I know what to do. Ah, okay. I knew we were going to use the note there. That's awesome. Wait, something's wrong here. Harry could have definitely stolen a pie from Clef's hut while most of us were at the pie event, but think about it. When we all woke up this morning, we mentioned what happened to Clara, in which some of us didn't know what happened. If anyone told anyone else about what happened to Clara at the pie event, then please speak up now. Because if Harry didn't know about what happened to Clara, then... Well, I told Pete about what happened, Flippy. I can confirm that. I can also say that I did not share this with anyone else. Okay, that's good to know. And besides Tom, no one's told someone who didn't attend before this morning, right? Everyone went silent. In that case, how would Harry, who didn't know about Clara's condition, write the following in the note? I know you're not feeling well, but please come as soon as possible. This note, which was brought Clara to her end, had to have been written by someone who knew what I did to Clara. In other words, someone besides Sir Lee, Mo, or Harry. But then, this crime would be impossible to be done by anyone. I'd have to agree with the buffoon. If the motive dream truly was the reason the murder happened, then the only possibility could be Harry. You've already shown how Bessie couldn't have, leaving no one else who got Clara as a motive. What? Are you going to claim that Clara killed herself? Because that'd be even more idiotic, as her body was dragged. You've already ruled out an accomplice, so what are you trying to get at? I don't know. He has a point. Going by the logic we've been going on, plus the confirmation that the motive dream indeed caused this incident, then no one is a perfect fit. This case isn't unsolvable, is it? The culprit's plan was so simplistic that almost all my evidence is just what everyone has told me. I don't want to doubt anyone's account, because whose account would I even doubt? Why? Why have you all been saying that I got Claire as my motive dream? Because I only ever got Lou as my motive dream. Only Lou? What night did you get this motive dream of Lou? Wait, what? What is going on here? The second night. After the first night, everything was getting darker. I thought I was dying slowly. But then after the second night, I heard an announcement that a body was found. And shortly after, my body felt better. Hold on, if you felt worse after the first night and then had your motive dream of Lou the second, the first night you were drained of your laugh. Wait, I thought Harry never got drained. Because wasn't it only 3 who got drained each day? It was. Because the ones that got their laugh drain should have been, let's see here. Laugh drain. On the first night, it was Surly, Riggy, and Clef were drained. On the second night, Flippy, Paula, and Riggy were drained. Okay, it's the first one. Yeah, okay, good. Good. On the first night, Surly, Riggy, and Clef were the ones that got drained. And on the second night, Paula, Riggy again, and me. The motive wouldn't decrease in amount of victims a day, would it? I would assume not. Unless you're clearly onto something, Pete. So speak your mind. Even if you're wrong, anything you say might actually be a clue. If you say so. There's a way that the number of tunes that got their laugh drain stayed the same. If Clara was going to be the fourth victim of the laugh drain, Clara was going to be drained? Wait, how low would she have been then? Well, if a whole cream pie deals 40 damage and she was hit twice, she'd be at 20 laugh, meaning had she not been killed, she'd be at a very low 10 laugh. Oh, dang, that would suck. Should we ask Flunky if Clara was going to be drained? I'm not so sure that would be the best use of what I assume is our last question to Flunky. Knowing if Clara was drained or not doesn't help us. As of now, this case is impossible. You're right, Mo. However, let's think about why that is. Firstly, we know that Clara was killed because of the motive dream. And we also know that the motive dreams are given right before we wake up, because Clara's body had a dry stain on it. You could even have been a recent kill. And since we found her only 30 minutes after the morning announcement, only the first motive dream could have caused this incident. Harry was our only suspect of having Clara as his first motive dream because of everyone else's testimonies. However, with the contents of the note given to Clara, we've proven it couldn't have been him. Add with the fact that Harry was drained the first night, this can mean only one thing. Someone, without a doubt, lied about their motive dream for the first night. As I thought, the killer lied about their motive dream. But the problem is Flippy and I found no overlap in any of the testimonies. Don't tell me. Did the killer simply get lucky in who they stated? Dude, they did so good with this freaking trial. It's so good. I don't think they'd take a risk like that. Everyone, I might have an idea. There's a question I could ask that might just expose the killer's lie. However, it's quite a stretch. If anyone has a way to figure out the killer without using a question, please say so now. No one said a word. Okay. Flunky, who did Clara get for her motive dreams? That's your question? How would knowing her motive dreams help? Flunky, will you answer my question? Why do I feel like you'll somehow get much more out of this than I think you will? If you think so, then you can reject it. The first night, Clara got Bessie as her motive dream, and she was killed before she could either be drained or have another motive dream. Unfortunate. It would have been nice to know what happened to her the next night. However, the confirmation that Bessie was Clara's first target might be just what I need to know. Flippy, could you tell me who everyone got for their motive dream the first night? Alright, I'll trust you know what you're doing. Well, to start, I got Clef, Pete got Paula, Lou had Giggles, Mo had Lou. Old Man got Mo, Coach Z got Tom, Giggles got me, Bessie got Coach Z. Tom got Pete, Paula got Old Man, Clara got Bessie, and Riggy, Clef, Harry, and you were drained. Can you figure out who lied based on that? I think I'll need the second night's motive dreams as well. Second night, that would be... Well, if I remember correctly, Pete got you, Lou had Mo, Mo had Old Man, Clef got Giggles, Old Man got Pete, Coach Z got Bessie, Giggles got Harry, Bessie got Clara, Tom got Coach Z, Harry got Lou, you got Tom, and me, Riggy, Paula were drained, with us not knowing if Clara got drained or not. Let's see. They got them, who then got them, but then... Wait. Little Old Man. Is your name actually Old Man, or is it something else? Wait, what? My only first name is Old Man, if you need to know. Alright, so if you go there, it almost perfectly fits. What? Surly continued writing things down, pondering to himself, and after a few minutes, the inconsistency with his theory. Uh-oh. Did you figure something out, Surly? It's possible that this is just coincidence. However, the chance of this being only a coincidence is near zero. I'm going to think out loud, Flippy, because I want to make sure my hypothesis is correct. Hopefully I don't ramble on. What? We got guide, guys! Now knowing what everyone told you during the investigation, if the order of the motive dreams is truly what I think it is, the culprit's identity will naturally reveal itself. Seems that another participant is trying to explain themselves, but is having some trouble. In order for them to get their words out in a meaningful way, you'll need to perform a thesis annulation. Wait, what is this? This is something new? What? The other tune will speak in 2 sentences rotating around. Your goal is to select the connecting word between the 2 sentences. Each time you do so, some of the statements will disappear and a new sentence will be added. Continue finding a linking word between the sentences until the tune you're helping says what they need to say. Oh, and if you need a better look at the sentences once the UI pops in, middle click to hide the button UI. Well, try to have fun. Okay, we're gonna have to really understand this. Hold on. Take into the account statement of the mode of dreams. Count sets. Okay. I found that the 2 sets were inverses of each other. However, each had an issue, which might be the solution. Maybe inverses? Oh, I guess each. This is interesting. However, each had an issue, which might be the solution. Thinking about it, the solution has to involve a loop. Solution? Okay. Thinking about it, the solution has to involve a loop. For both nights, the dreams were given in a big loop. Okay. The cycle of dreams wasn't random. It was a certain order. Cycle of dreams wasn't random. It was a certain order. For both nights, the dreams were given in one big loop. The dreams? Okay. Old man, order random. I had old man confirm his name to fit him in this order. The cycle of dreams wasn't random. It was a certain order. Old man? Order, I guess? I don't know. I'm not understanding this now. I'm bad at this. The dreams were distributed by name. Yes, that's right. I had old man confirm his name. Name? In alphabetical order. Oh, hold on. Alphabetical order? That's what the dreams were going in? Wait, that's how the mode of dreams were given? Yeah. Hold on there, dear. Didn't you mention something about the 2 sets being inverses of each other? What exactly do you mean by that? What exactly do you mean by that? What I mean is, on the first night, the one that the non-drained tune saw was the tune before them alphabetical. And the second night, it was the tune after them alphabetical. However, this theory doesn't work perfectly as the tunes that were drained messed this perfect loop. Or so I thought. What do you mean by that? If you were to simply take out the tunes that were drained, the second night's loop works perfectly with the exception of Clara. However, if we assume she wasn't drained, putting her alphabetically for the second night completes the cycle. Does this prove that Clara was not drained? It's not definite proof. However, assuming she didn't make the second night work perfectly. I tried using the same rule of excluding the confirmed drained tunes for the first night. There was an abnormality. And that's when it hit me. What? Does excluding the ones that we know were drained also make a perfect loop the first night? It doesn't. Flippy, you of all tunes should know who lied. I should know already? Wait, if the first night's mode of dream were given in reverse alphabetical order, excluding the drained tunes, then how do I get... It's clear now. The one that lied about what happened to them the first night. It had to have been them. There's just so much that was thrown at me in the last like 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to say, okay, you guys, I think I get it. Like after, because I went back, because you can't go back and look at the chart again. I think it's Clef. I think it is Clef. I think Clef is the one once you put it in alphabetical order. Oh my God, it's gotta be it. If the tunes that got their laugh drain should have been excluded from the loop. Clef, you. Yeah! You didn't get drained. I had a motor dream about you. The heck? You literally saw me with the last laugh. How could me have gotten a motive dream? I don't think he was faking his drainage, Flippy. Compared to how he usually looks. He clearly looked worse, did he not? No, he didn't. His feathers were even ruffled up. I highly doubt he could have been at full laugh. Not to mention his mood was worse than he usually was, just like us, Flippy. Exactly. There's no way me could have just been acting. They have a point, but there has to be a way. It's freaking Clef, bro! Oh my god! It made you think that it wasn't Clef, and then it ended up being him. Drained of me laugh after the motive started. Surly, do you have an explanation for that? I'm currently trying to figure that out. Maybe he wasn't faking it. But I feel like their theory makes sense. Maybe he got drained another way? The gag damages, maybe? Okay. He got drained another way. Gag damages. Yes, let's go! That's it, Tom. Really? Not gonna lie, it was just a guess, but it doesn't matter if it was, because think about it. There's an easy way for Clef to have drained his laugh. The pies! His old pies! Ugh. That's right. I already had my piano summoning buttons once I woke up after my first motive dream. Clef, don't tell me. Did you throw a pie at yourself to drain yourself? Ugh. How could we have known it would have drained me, huh? We only knew that pies drain half to Flippy threw them at Clara. So explain that. A way he could have known the pies would have drained him? If he's really the one that took Clara away from me, then there had to have been a way for him to know, right? This is going to be a bluff, but I have to try. There's actually an explanation on how he knew. You lying. There's no way. Me looked just like Riggy and Surly. There were no differences. Wait, what do you mean no differences? We just discussed how you look different, with your feathers ruffled up. Hold on, his feathers? What reason did Clef give for that? What about me feathers? Me just got out of bed badly. It wasn't because of that, but I can't remember. Think, Flippy, think. He definitely gave a reasoning before, but what was it? He fell on his food? He tripped on his carpet? Oh, he fell on his food. Yeah, he fell on his food. What the freak? You lied again, Clef.
Hello,
You didn't get your
Megan?
feathers ruffled from getting out of bed badly, but from food. Blah. Do you feel even worse than them? Your feathers look all ruffled up. Me fall deep in me food, and then me have a clean myself. Guess me did a poor job in that department. Your reaction makes it seem as if you didn't want us to remember that fact. Let me guess, this food you fell on wasn't your meal of the day, but a whole cream pie from your collection? So him finding out about the damage was just an accident? Well, wasn't that just grand for Clef? At this rate, it's fair to believe you're Clara's killer. Ugh, it was freaking Clef! Okay, fine. Me slipped out of bed onto a whole cream pie. There, you all happy? I'd have to say no to that, Clef. By admitting to falling on a whole cream pie, you've just proven something you were trying to deny. You absolutely had a motive dream, and going by Surly's theory, it's very clear on who it'd be. I'd prefer if someone else explained this, however. Clef, your absolute lack of caution and devotion to your already cowardly decision to murder provides me no sympathy for you. What? You would have been sympathetic for a killer that had tried harder? Had he tried his absolute hardest to remain calm and refute arguments carefully, I could have at least appreciated his efforts. But Clef, not only is he our guilty party, but he wasn't even able to stay calm. Truly, these were the actions of a coward who wanted to escape by himself. Nothing to be commended. Ugh. Well, Clef, anything to say? Or would you prefer me to present the facts now? Ugh. You all got a lot of nerve to treat me like this. What? What's your proof, old man? So only now do you decide to fight. Very well, I'll give the chance for someone else to explain how Surly's theory further pins you as a culprit. If it's about Surly's alphabetical theory, then... We already discussed who got who for the second night, but the first night, if it were to be reversed, taking out the drained tunes will like the second night. Clef's motive dream. It had to have been Clara. Yep. If this motive against Clara brought you to kill, it's very much possible you awoke in a rage and fell on one of your whole cream pies. The fact that you had the pies, a motive against Clara, and knew that she was drained. Clef, you meet all the requirements to be her killer. I just have to ask, why? Why did you kill her? How could you do this? Flippy, you all really think that I did it? You know what I have to say about that? It completely malarkey. Everything else wrong with your theory. Me never have Clara feed me motive dream. And me definitely never kill her. So stop saying me did it. If you keep spouting stupid crap, then me will shut your stupid theory down for good. Clef, what has gotten into you? Absolutely nothing. Flippy never shuts up. If you won't admit it yourself, then I'll make you. When your opponent refuses to give in, you must defeat them in an argument class. Let's get it! I love this, dude. This has been a great trial. Refute their statements with the WASD keys in the order that the statement shows up in. Pay close attention to what order the statements show up in, as you'll need to press the keys in the correct order. You need to destroy your opponent's arguments in order to eventually counter them with the final statement. For the final statement, your opponent will try to stop you with a question, and in order to counter it, you must form a logical statement using the WASD keys. Also, be sure not to enable caps lock, as that somehow doesn't allow you to press WASD. Okay, I gotta make sure I didn't do that. Try your best to defeat your opponent. Hey, this song though, this is nice. Oh my god, this is gonna be great. Cause I gotta like do it in the way he says it. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Crap. Crap. I'm so stupid. Nice. That moment when you forget where WASD is on the, like when it actually wants you to do it. Like if I was playing a first person shooter, it would come like, oh wait, whoa, 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 whoa. My bad. If I was playing a first person shooter, it would just come to me like that, you know? Crap. Oh, this is scary. Nice. This reminds me of playing those typing games when I was in elementary school. Oh, shoot. Oh my god, do I have to do this perfectly? Oh my god. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, wait, I don't know what the hell he's saying there. Oh, crap. How could me have made Clara be at low life before attacking her? Make her go against me in the pie duel. Ah! You did this, Clef. You used me for your murder plan, Clef. After you saw my accuracy in the branch throwing contest,
Hello,
you knew
Megan?
exactly what to do. Well, who's ready to start? I sure am. So who's gonna be our first two contestants? How about Flippy and Clara? Oh, he set it all up. He was ready. You made me get my hands dirty for your own plans. Looks like Flippy was an accomplice after all, but not as I suspected. That's not what's important right now. I've proven everything now, Clef. Just admit defeat already. She deserved it. Don't you dare speak ill of the dead. She deserved it? What do you mean by that, bucko? It's simple. Huh? What are you doing here, Clef? I got a note to come here. Was it you and Flippy that found something? Wait, where is Flippy? He's running late. You took so many hours getting here. Huh? How? The note said to come ASAP. Why would Flippy be late? Smart enough to figure that out, but not smart enough to manage basic cargo. Huh? You have any idea what you've done to me? No. You killed me mother. Wait, what? All because you messed up 2 trade routes and sent me family what was basically poison. Everyone got sick, and me couldn't save her.
Hello, Megan?
This is a bomb! I did not expect this! Clef, I have no memory of this. Even if you don't remember, you're still the reason me mother's dead. She let me travel the world with her. No, she was me world. And you took her away from me. Clef, I don't need to hear anything from you. Yo, okay, maybe I understand why Clef did what he did. Well, it's time to vote. Who will be chosen as a greener? Well, it's got to be Clef. Dang, that was raw, bro. All right, let's see here. With a unanimous decision, besides one vote for Clara, the one selected as greener is... That is crazy. What a bomb they just dropped right there. Bro. Wow. Oh, wow. They did really good with this chapter. This was a great chapter. We got it right. I was so angry, but now I don't know what to think. So you did it. You did it because of the motive. Yeah, that's why. Revenge for your mother? That's no excuse for murder. You killed Clara over a mistake she made. Yeah, me know that. But me mother was the best tune in the world. Maybe our memories did screw with, but me still remember a bunch about her. Some of our travels, new recipes. Me might not remember her name, but she cared for us. Me could never forget that. A mother so caring that her love broke the memory barrier. Unless these memories of Clef's mother were kept on purpose to provoke him, or perhaps any memories of her were amplified for some reason. Is that... Well, Flunky, is that correct? I'm just annoyed a certain two tunes got more out of the questions than I wanted. Although, I suppose that just means you two have the brains. We'll see. Answer the question, old man asked. Well, guess it's time for the moment I've been waiting for. Execution time! At least answer me. Did you do something to me memories such I'd kill? Clef, the ultimate pie enthusiast. Oh, what an execution awaits you. Or were the motive dreams a lie? What happened to mother? Let's give it everything we got. It's your time to die. At least let me know. Oh, I feel so bad for Clef, man. This is terrible. Oh, no! Don't do this to Clef. Not like that. What? Oh, his mom! Oh, duct tank. That's so messed up. Oh, no! Oh, what the? This is not. Oh my God! No! Oh! Was that acid? Did they drop this man in acid? Oh, they turned him into... They turned this man into a pie! Oh my God, that was terrible! What was that? That wasn't an execution. That was straight up torture. He was boiled alive? And what was that? His mother? It was most likely theatrics done by Flunky to ensure Clef's final moments would be the most agonizing. To think what led him to this path, and now he was consumed by his hubris. I have no more words for him. I held my hands over my eyes the entire time. That would have been a good idea. Yeah. Ugh. Well then, executions are conducted in that manner. Really? That's all you have to say? There really isn't much to say after seeing such a painful demise. Enough said. So do we just leave now, or? Are you being serious right now? What do you want me to say? Good game, everyone? No, of course not. Just take this seriously for once. Clara and Clef are dead, and you're just gonna act like it was just another day? You're horrible. Well, I mean, what else can we do? Stand around here forever? We might as well move on. Well, yes, but not literally like seconds after. Look, you can sulk as long as you need to, but us toons are supposed to be jovial. Bucko. Riggy left the HQ. There's no reason to stay here. All that'll do will remind me of what I just saw. I'll have to agree with Mo on that one. Dang, bro. That was wild eventually. Almost everyone left the HQ except me and Coach Z. Can't believe Ricky right now. He actually thinks that being happy is the only thing toons need to be. He makes me so mad. I have to agree with you on that one. The worst part is, I could have stopped this. What? I'd have just stayed outside longer. I could have caught Clef waiting for Clara. I bet he hit her near the pet shop and I completely missed him on his way back. No, Coach Z, this isn't your fault. None of us could have predicted this would have happened. And besides, you would have needed to stay jogging for hours to have caught Clef. Now I'm the one getting the pep talk from you, Flippy. It's only fair we can help each other in need, Coach. Oh. Yeah, that's what we need to keep doing. For Clara, we have to help each other, keep the group united. It'll be difficult after today, but we have to. We can't let this happen ever again. For you, Clara, I'll make sure. I'll make sure no one else dies. You got that right. Come on, leader. I'm fine with leaving now. Yeah, co-leader. Aww. That's so adorable. Oh my god. I can't believe I just went through what I just went through. That is crazy. Man. Chef's kiss. That was such a great trial. Such a great execution. Everything was so well done. Shouts out to Civ for this, man. To be continued. Make sure to save your game. If you'd like to join the Discord for future updates, I probably will, actually. With that being said, that is it, everybody. We are done with chapter 1 completely of Toontownronpa. Thank you guys for checking this game out with me. There's still another chapter we can check out. I will be doing the next chapter too. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will tune into those videos also. But this was a great chapter freaking 1, man. The prologue, chapter 1. You could tell that they put a lot of hard work into this fan gan. I am enjoying it 100%. 100%. Great fan gan. So thank you guys for watching this video. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.
Hope will never die.
Órale.